Kia ora everyone, this is Jarom from Sport Spine. What we're going to do today is learn an exercise using a broomstick to free up your hip flexors, which are one of the main kind of muscles that start to compress your lower back. So this is good for people with low back pain, hip pain, knee pain, ankle pain, and a very simple exercise we can use with using a broomstick. So what we're going to do is we're going to pop the broomstick down the corner. It always helps to put something soft and wrap it around the bottom of the broomstick so it doesn't mark up your door or your wall. And we're going to put it on an angle, and what we're going to do is we're going to place the head of the broomstick on the beginning spot, which is going to sit just on the side of your abdominal muscles, and where your belt line meet, that's where we're going to start. So each spot that we do is going to sit right on top of that, and it's going to go all the way up to the ribs. But our first spot here is going to be starting down where that border is between the belt line and your abdominals. So we're going to put that broomstick head on that spot, and we're going to lean down till it's about 3/4 deep. You know, not as it shouldn't feel like you're stabbing yourself in the guts, but you're just going to go about 3/4 deep. And then the last movement, which is actually really important, is there's going to be a push inwards. So you're trying to get underneath that abdominal musculature. So the way to access it is going down the side of it and then trying to push across to get underneath it. So we're going to lean down 3/4 deep, and there's a slight push in, and there should be an isolated sensitive spot where the broomstick head is. And when you've got that sensitive spot, what we're going to do is just going to straighten out the leg. So this leg should be brought up on your toes to begin with, and we're just going to straighten out that leg. And we're only going to do that twice, just 1, 2. Now you'll note that I'm not rocking all the way back when I'm doing it. I'm just going straight leg, 1, and then 2. And then we're going to move up to the next spot, right on top of it, 3/4 deep, and slight push in. And then 1, 2. Now you'll know when you're on the right spot because it will feel like a dull, achy pain. If it starts to feel like a burnie, you're probably going too hard or you've gone too far over. So you just want to try and get it deep enough to be able to get underneath that abdominal musculature. Another important point is when you're doing this exercise and you're leaning down and pushing it in, as you start to bring your foot down, if you start to rock that weight back, you'll notice that the weight gets pulled off the actual broomstick head, and we don't want that to happen. So that's how we do the hip flexor release. That should help start to increase that extension through your hips and take some of the pain off or the load off your lower back. Kia ora.